Hello there, and welcome to NCBC, the Neil Clark Broadcasting Company. Well now, what's the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning? I should imagine for most people the answer is sex, or perhaps going to the toilet. But not if you're Senator John McCain of Arizona. Not indeed. McCain's friend, Senator Dick Lugar, has revealed that the first thing that McCain says when he wakes up in the morning is airstrikes. Do you think that's normal? No, me neither. Last week it was revealed that Senator John McCain is suffering from a very aggressive form of brain cancer. Now that prompted all kinds of gushing eulogies about McCain in the American and other Western media. The Washington Post hailed him as a great fighter for freedom and democracy the world over. Probably the most over-the-top piece was actually in the National Review, which said that McCain's illness wasn't just a personal tragedy, but a national tragedy, and that America's recovery was linked to McCain's recovery. What utter rot. The fact is that McCain's policies, the endless warmongering, the illegal wars and interventions which he has supported and propagandized for, well, they're a large part of the reason why America is in the mess that it's currently in. McCain has supported, down the years, numerous legal aggressions from the United States and its allies. Now, brain cancer is not a disease we would want to wish on anyone, not even John McCain. But because McCain's ill doesn't mean that we have to portray him as some kind of Mahatma Gandhi figure. Quite ludicrous, in fact, to distort the historical record. This is wrong. We have to actually speak the truth. And the truth, I'm afraid, isn't very good. McCain has supported death squads in Libya and in Syria. He has supported the far-right ultra-nationalists who wanted regime change in Ukraine. His record isn't very good, to say the least. He's a man who, quite frankly, makes Ronald Reagan look like a joystick waving, kaftan wearing, peace loving hippie. And it's interesting to contrast the attitude of this great supporter of freedom and democracy, his attitude towards anti-government protesters in countries where he wants the regime changed, and to anti-war protesters back home. Because after this you can watch the video of McCain when he's chairing a meeting of the US Senate Committee, and into the meeting come peaceful anti-war protesters calling for the arrest of the former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger for war crimes. And what does McCain do? He threatens these protesters with arrest, and he calls them low-life scum. So, for John McCain, terrorist death squads in Libya and Syria who blow up people, who kill government forces, these are heroes. But peaceful anti-war protesters in the United States are low-life scum. You can read my full article about what I call the beatification of John McCain and why it's wrong. It's up on the rt.com website in the op-ed section. I've also got another article out now on the Sputnik International website about the race to the moon of 50 years ago. And on that article, at the end, there's a link to my anti-stalker crowdfund. I've managed to raise over £12,000 in order to enable me to bring legal action against my obsessed stalker and serial defamer and his employers. Thank you to everyone who's contributed. It's been a magnificent effort. The case looks very likely to go to court now, which means more money will be needed. And any donation, large or small, they're all greatly appreciated. And you can donate via my fundraiser page. And there's also full details about this on my website, neilclark66.blogspot.com. Well, thank you everybody for watching to today's broadcast from the NCBC. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.